Well, hello, family, friends, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Jim's In Town Gardens and also Bella's Legacy Rabbitry. So today I've got Esther. Esther is an otter, Rex, just a young girl, beautiful little baby, very calm. Now, she came from a colony. Her mother and father are absolutely gorgeous, and I'm hoping that she's going to grow up same size. She isn't quite as black. She may get that way, though, but she's a calm rabbit. She's just beautiful. We bought her and her brother. I had been searching for an otter, Rex. And that was mainly for some of the does that, some of the Rex does that we have. Because the line, when I bought them, the line that they were from, I couldn't get away from the thumper line. And here on this Rabbitry, we don't breed that close. It's just something that I don't do. I'm not going to down somebody who does that. I know some do. We like to have them all distant. It's safer that way. You know, as I'm trying to sell, especially breeding stock to somebody else, I don't want related animals being sold. So, anyways, we had looked for a buck, and I searched, and I searched, and I searched, and we found one. It was about 2 hours away. I was really hoping for an older buck, but you know what? I also like to have young ones that I can grow up. You know, they can kind of get used to this, you know, the way that we raise them. I can work with them, you know, a younger rabbit like this. If this was you know, it wasn't as calm as it is right now. You know, I could work with it and get it so that we could work with them. But anyways, I'm so happy we found this guy. Really happy. So like I said, we got both her and her brother. Her brother's Jeremiah, and I'll show you him in just a minute. He's a little bit bigger than she is. And he's equally as sweet. He's a little more shy, you know, as far as to the cage. She comes right up to the door. She loves to be held. He's a little bit more shyer, but usually once I have him, you know, in my lap, he comes down. Here's sweetheart. But I just love the markings, and his. You know, where it goes from the dark to the light is more, you know, especially around the ears, and around his eyes he's got more white. But oh, I love this. Let me see if I can show her belly. I mean, just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. This is going to be a great addition here, I think. I guess you're calm. They don't usually have their feet like that. Usually they're up against you. But so when I found this ad and I talked to him, just exciting. So we went. Actually, I brought 2 bales of hay to him also. Where he lives, he's having a hard time finding good quality first crop hay, and I said, well, I can bring 2 bales. So it all worked out good. It was a good trip for Leanna and I, just to get out of the house and, you know, travel a different part of the state. Met the guy, and all 3 of us were wearing masks, and you know, he was saying, I hate doing this, but he said, no, that's all right. We do the same thing. So it was just an awesome trip. You know, gave Leanna a chance, her and I, to talk and just enjoy each other's company outside of the house, outside of the rabbit barn. So if you give me just a few minutes, I'm going to grab her brother and show you his beautiness too. Okay, so here we got Jeremiah. he's a beautiful boy too. He's a little bit bigger. You know, that's something that I haven't done. Usually I weigh, when we get new bunnies, I weigh them, just so I have a record of that. Hey, sweetheart. Good boy. Yeah, you can see the marking on the back. He's a little bit bigger. You know, very mild-natured. You know, once you get him up here, like I said, usually he's a little bit shyer. I've got to bring him from the back of the cage, but he'll get there. He'll get there. It's just taking that time, spending with him, loving on him, and gave Esther a treat. I'll give him a treat afterwards too. Boy, getting quite a few comments I noticed today on the video that I did with the rabbit treats, and I'm so glad that some of you are trying them. I'm not good with names. Mini Acres Farm, I think that's the name of it. She had tried the first one. She was going to try this one. Somebody else was going to do it for their show the video to the daughter. So that's great. They love these things. You know, sometimes the first, you know, when you first give it to them, they might smell it. You know, they might nibble on it a little bit. I usually leave it in their food, the J feeders. And they'll go and they'll eat them. Most of them will eat them. Once they get accustomed to them, they love it. I see that. Now, this is Saturday. This video is it's Monday when this video went on YouTube. And in Tuesday's video, you're going to see me working with Samson. Samson went to his forever home last night. I met the little girl that's getting him as a pet, and they bonded right off. It was so sweet. You know, and I shared with them, it's funny because certain rabbits who not as easy to work with, when a young girl, young boy, you know, I have them sit in this chair and I'll put them on their lap and, you know, let them pet them and you know, whatever. And there's that bond, you know, I mean, even with me, they, you know, I might have to hold them a little bit more closely, be prepared for them to, you know, try to jump out of my arms. And this little girl or little boy will take them and they just bond, you know, and for weeks afterwards, you know, I'll get pictures and I'll get text messages about, you know, how beautiful and how loving that rabbit is. And with this young girl, I'm not giving names on the video, but that bond was there. Now, I had held him quite a bit. I was doing grooming, as you'll see that on tomorrow's video. You know, very, very calm boy. They fell in love with each other. It was great. So happy to bring joy to a little boy or little girls and even some adults. I've had some that have bought my Rexes as a pet, you know, for adults, and they just fall in love with them, and they send me pictures, and you know, a month or two will go by and I'll ask, you know, how's your bunny doing? And so I just love those kind of comments. Like to bring joy into somebody's life. So, you're being a good boy, Jeremiah. So, the other thing I want to share in this video is I'm going to weigh Daisy's babies out. Now, Daisy's baby should have been weighed yesterday, and that's my fault. Well, it's my fault. It's Leanna's fault. She didn't have her written on the board, and I knew it was close. Her babies were born December 18th. So, like I said, they should have been weighed yesterday. So I'm going to do those today, and we'll add that in the video. So I'll be right with you. Yes, sweetheart, you are. Okay, so we're getting ready to weigh Daisy's babies. I have Leanne out here. She's going to be operating the scale and recording it, and then going back in the house and putting it in the books. So here's one of the first ones. Easy, sweetie. Cute little baby. Okay. What I'm going to do is put them in a basket, and then I'll show you the basket full of bunnies afterwards. Alright, here's the sweetest little thing. It's kind of a silverish. Easy, 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 baby. Pretty little babies. Hey, mama. Hey, little baby. Okay. Okay. No, you gotta stay in there. Kind of keep an eye on those. Easy, mama. Easy, mama. Easy, mama. Okay, this is one of Leanna's favorites. This is a little otter. Cute little thing. She's doing really good. I mean, she's watching, but this one's colors are really pretty too. Well, you got one. Leanna's retrieving a little bunny.
Trying to. The real way now.
Okay, and then the little black one. Okay. And then there's one more. One more. I'm going to bring them right back to you. And this is a precious one too. Okay, can you guys all stay in the box for just a minute? Basket. So there's her 7 bunnies. So I'm going to put them back with Mama before they all escape. And okay. Okay. There you go. What were their average weights?
1.5-ish.
Okay, so everybody's back in their home, all happy. Mama was really good. I was impressed with her. I have really paid a lot more attention to her. I mean, I've made it a point to spend a lot of time with her. You know, petting her every time that I walk by her, just talking to her. And I think that's helped. I know her last litter, I mean, she showed teeth. She never bit me, but she let it be known that she wasn't happy. So, and her babies have been really friendly. I know the last litter, they were a little standoffish. But this has been a great group of baby bunnies. So, I'm not sure what the average weights were. Leanna will tell me. Usually I can see the scale when we're doing it. I'm going to say these are down a little bit from where I'd really like to have them, but you know what? She's doing a good job. She's doing what she needs to do, and these I'm really hoping that will go for breeders. So we'll see. We'll see. So again, friends, I want to thank you so much for taking some time with us. I got a little bunny that wants to jump out. I just came in. We had some visitors. Actually, it's I'm not going to mention the name right now because I don't know if they want me to. It's some that you might remember. They had a channel. They moved up here to Maine year before last, I think it was, and they were over getting gas, and they happened to see the wood chips in my garden. Saw me walking around talking to a neighbor, and they came over, introduced themselves, and really, really great couple. Them and their two girls. I think they let the channel go. But anyways, great couple, and had a great visit with them here in the bunny barn. They've always been fascinated with the bunnies. So we had a good talk. It might be something that we might be able to do together here in the future. We'll see. Anyways, had lunch, and I was able to respond to some of the comments on my latest videos here. And some things that some of you have been asking for. So this will be good. I know one of the things was the record keeping. Peggy and Andy from, if I can remember the channel, I'm not good with names. Yep, I'll mention them right here, somewhere in here. Our journey back is all as I can remember. Love this couple. They've been a great supporter of our channel. I try to support their channel also. They're up in Canada. Usually I can remember the first part, and I can't remember. Anyways, they plan on getting back into rabbits here in the near future, and record keeping is something that he really or both of them wanted to see. So maybe I told him I'll probably get that somewhere towards the end of January. Monday's video is, or today's video. This is already being done. I have the beginning of tomorrow's video done, and here we are on Saturday. Boy, I've never done this before. I had them planned out days ahead of time, but I'm trying to get some clips, each day that I can share with everybody, and there's been some interest. I know the rabbit treats, there's been a lot of interest there, so that's great. So, hope you found this video helpful. If not, you just got to see some cute bunnies. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, please do. Hit the like button. I guess that helps the videos as they're going. I forgot what they call that. But
Algorithm.
What is it, hon?
Algorithm.
Algorithm. Okay, yep. And I know many of you are doing that. In fact, I've been seeing some new channels coming. So that's great. Awesome. Very soon, we're going to get into some other things. I'm going to start plants probably in about a month. I don't want to go too early. I don't know what this spring's going to be like. Right now, we haven't got hardly any snow on the ground. It is snowing now. Yeah, you can probably see up here, my clear panels are getting covered with snow. We're supposed to get 5 to 8 inches of snow, and then turn to rain, and then we're down into the single numbers for the rest of the week, I guess. So, anyways, thanks so much. Love you guys. God bless you.